Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10C and the teaser trailer that they dropped for the extra 6 episodes. I'm really excited to be talking about this. This is a pretty cool little teaser. We get to see the characters that we're going to be focusing on, as well as some dialogue from the episode. So yeah, we're going to break it down in this video today. Earlier, I posted a video discussing the new images they released for the extra 6 episodes. If you want to go check that out after the video, it's on the channel. Feel free to check that one out. And then also, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, be sure to hit the subscribe button because we have a lot of Walking Dead content coming up leading up to the new episodes. And then obviously we'll have like reviews and breakdowns and all that kind of stuff when the episodes air. Other than that, general spoiler warning in case you aren't caught up or anything like that. But yeah, let's get into the teaser. So in this teaser trailer, we're really just seeing the characters and the dialogue from the episodes. We're not really seeing any scenes from the actual episode, but that's okay. You know, they also released images to go along with it yesterday. Again, I have that video on the channel. But yeah, so we start off with Daryl here, and he's saying, "I'm not gonna stop until I find out." Alright, so this is an interesting one. So we know Daryl's gonna be spending a lot of time with Carol, even though they do split up apparently in these extra 6 episodes, like they have some issue. They are gonna be spending some time together, so this could potentially be something he's saying to Carol, or it could be something he's saying to Leah also, because remember, Daryl runs into Leah, the brand new character who's inside of that cabin. And I'm kind of thinking it has something to do with that. Maybe there's like this new group or like these new characters or something. Like we also have Maze, and maybe they are connected to a bigger group. And Daryl's saying that he's not going to stop until he finds out what's going on with these other characters. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. You guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about that line? But I'm thinking that he's probably just curious about these new characters, Maze and Leah, and he probably wants to find out more about them. But you guys let me know what you think. Next, we have a shot of Maggie, and we obviously it says coming February 28th because that's when The Walking Dead returns. And she is saying we need to get our heads on straight. So this is a good line because it kind of shows us that maybe Maggie's a lot different now that she came back. You know, maybe she always has been a leader, but just hearing this line, maybe she is a little bit different in terms of being more demanding from her group. Maybe, you know, whatever group she was with. I don't know if it's the Commonwealth or what. I'm still thinking it's the Commonwealth. Maybe, you know, she just had a lot of experience dealing with bad people that, you know, now she's really trying to keep her people safe and want to make sure that they're okay. And I have a feeling this may have something to do with Negan, you know, because she's saying that we need to keep our heads on straight, and maybe she's confused that everyone is okay with Negan just being out of the cell, and she's telling them, like, guys, we need to keep our heads on straight. Like, did you guys forget what Negan did to us? That's what kind of comes to mind. But I do like the line because it kind of shows this other side of Maggie, that she and she might be a little bit different. And it did say that when Maggie comes back, she's gonna be a bit of a different character, which I'm definitely interested in seeing how that's gonna be. But I can definitely see her character changing, and again, like being demanding and very tough on, you know, her people. So that's going to be interesting to see. You guys let me know what you think. Next, we just have this quick shot of a walker, and then it goes to Ezekiel. And Ezekiel, he's saying we can't trust what we don't know. Obviously, this is referring to the Commonwealth, I'm sure, because he's part of the group that got captured by the Commonwealth, and he's probably telling them that they can't trust them, because maybe the Commonwealth, you know, maybe the Commonwealth I mean, they're not really friendly because they capture them, but maybe they do show a friendly side to them eventually. And Ezekiel is telling his group, like, we can't trust them, you know, we don't know them. Then we have Judith here, and she's saying right now mom's looking at us. So this is probably something she's saying to RJ. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see how her character changes as well, because now that Michonne is gone, she's not like really on her own, because like Daryl and Carol, you know, like I'm sure there's other people there that will take care of her and RJ, but she's definitely gonna, you know, be more independent now. And I think she's, you know, talking to RJ here, and telling him that, you know, we have to just probably be brave and strong, while, Michonne is gone. It's also kind of crazy to think about that the show is ending with season 11. And right now, as far as we know, only Carol and Daryl are having a spinoff. So I'm still waiting to see like what's going to happen with these other characters. Like Judith, for example. What's going to happen to her? Is she going to reunite with Michonne? Is RJ going to reunite with Michonne? Rick? Like what's going to happen to that? So yeah, I mean, I know it's way too early to talk about this stuff because we still have like these extra 6 episodes, and then we have like the whole 24 episodes of the final season. But definitely something to keep in mind because now that the show has announced an ending, they're probably working towards something like that. So we'll see. And then we cut to Princess here, and before we get her dialogue, we get to see this thing that says 6 new stories. That's obviously referring to the 6 new episodes. And then Princess says everybody gets scared sometimes. So Princess is also with the Commonwealth. So this could be something she's saying to, one of the people she's with, like Eugene, Yumiko, or Ezekiel, that everybody gets scared sometimes. Maybe she's keeping her cool. I do remember in the little table read that they released for this episode, like Princess was trying to escape. So that's her character, like she seems to be like a pretty tough character. So maybe she's trying to escape. Maybe there's somebody in the group who's scared and she's telling them, that everyone gets scared sometimes. It's okay. We then have Eugene saying my people back home need help. So he doesn't really know what's happening with the Whispers and how the Whispers are, most likely, dealt with, because of what Carol did, and then Maggie came back as well. So he's probably really concerned about getting back home because, he knows what's happening with the Whispers and the big threat they are. I don't think he would come back home. I don't think the group is going to come back home, like Eugene and them. I think they're probably going to go to the Commonwealth base, and then the rest of the group back home is going to meet up with them. I still think Maggie knows something about the Commonwealth. If she doesn't, I'm sure the Commonwealth will find out about the group through them, or they already know maybe they already know them possibly, and they're gonna come to Alexandria or that location, and then they're gonna take the group to Eugene and them. But I don't think Eugene and them are gonna come back to Alexandria or anything like that. Next we have Carol here, and she's saying that Alpha needed to die. So it seems like they're still discussing the Whispers and having issues with them, and I think this may have to do with Negan. She may be talking to Maggie here. Because remember, Carol is the one who let Negan out to go kill Alpha, and then she granted him, or she told him I would tell people that you're good and you can stay out of the cell and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that Carol is talking to Maggie here, and she's explaining the whole situation, that Alpha needed to die, Negan could have done it, and that's why Negan is out of the cell. So it seems like maybe Maggie didn't understand why Carol would let Negan out, and she's just trying to explain it to her. Next we have Gabriel, and he's saying there's still goodness. You just have to look for it. And we can see Aaron is standing next to him. Aaron has a lot of blood on his head. So that's interesting. And they both look like they were fighting someone or something. And I'm interested in seeing if this has to do with Maze. Because remember, in the little table read that they gave us for this episode, Aaron goes missing in the middle of the night or something like that. And Gabriel goes to look for him, and that's when he runs into Maze. So maybe Maze is a bad guy. Maybe they fight Maze. It says one shared fate. And also, this line that he's saying here, Gabriel, there's still goodness. You just have to look for it. I think he may be saying that to Maze, because I do remember Maze noticed that he was a priest and was disagreeing with him and what Gabriel was doing, trying to help people. And I think that's something that he's telling to Maze, that there's still goodness in this world. And then we have Negan here. He's saying, I didn't escape, if that's what you're thinking. This is him probably saying this to Maggie, because when Maggie comes back, she's going to be questioning, Negan, and questioning people like, why is Negan out of the cell? And he has to explain himself, I didn't escape, I helped out with the Whispers and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be an interesting dynamic to see, what happens between Negan and Maggie, because, it's hard for me to ever see them getting along, but they probably won't get along. They just have to deal with each other. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, in the season finale, or like Negan's solo episode, it was talking about how Carol takes Negan on a journey. So maybe Negan leaves for a little bit because he doesn't want, or like Maggie really doesn't want him to be there, and Negan would rather leave than be in the cell. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is something I'm very looking forward to seeing because I know Maggie isn't going to be happy, but I'm interested in seeing what other people will say. Like, what's Carol going to say? What's Daryl going to say? Are they going to agree with Maggie, or are they going to, back up Negan for what, he did and, how he helped out? So we'll see. But this is definitely something I'm looking forward to. You guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen between Maggie and Negan? But yeah, there you guys go. The Walking Dead, 6 new episodes, and then coming February 28th. So yeah, that was a nice little teaser trailer. It looks like they're starting the marketing for the show, so hopefully we get some more stuff in the future. Obviously, we'll be covering everything on the channel, so if you're a fan, be sure to subscribe. But as far as this video goes, I am going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. Again, for more Walking Dead videos, just be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.